What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan, and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a deck profile for the BT11 format, finally, starting with Red Gallantmon. I know it's been a long time coming. We're only a month left until the end of the BT11 format. I've been having a lot of troubles figuring out what I want to do with my decks in this format. With all the changes, the Alti Cup format and the emergency ban list, but it's about time I got some deck lists up before the BT12 format because things are going to change then, and just to show you guys what I've been playing, what I've been liking. Anyways, if you enjoy this content, be sure to drop a comment down below, tell us what you think, what you'd like to see in the future, and without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. You'll have to excuse me, I'm a little bit stuffed up, but I want to get through these deck profiles, and I'm trying out this new format with my multiple camera scheme and the new mic, so hopefully it's good. Picture is alright, I'm still working with it, but hopefully it makes it enjoyable to see my face and see my reactions to things, or you can tell me that I have a big ugly mug and I should just get my face off the screen, especially since I haven't shaved in a little while. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what we got. We are going to start out with the Digimons, just the EX2 Digimons. When attacking, if you have Gallantmon, Guillemon, or Growlmon in your name, draw one, so it's your draw power. Simple as that. Really good card. I don't know if we're going to play the BT12 one. I have to see. I haven't really looked at the ability. The deck will change in BT12, but I'm probably going to be playing that too. This deck here is pretty much an Alti Cup deck. It's monocolor. I'm not using any like cool boys or anything like that because this is kind of one of my options for Alti Cup, and I've just kind of built it to practice for the Alti Cup, basically. For any of those I might go to. Although I did not get a chance to go to an Alti Cup this month, but I am going to one in June, so it's probably going to be more BT12 based at that point. So we have the starter deck, Guillemons, that can warp Digivolve into Gallantmon for 4, sorry. And it's got the inheritable of when your opponent's Digimon is deleted, draw one. So really good for this deck. The draw one's really great because it's not capped, kind of like the Vmon was. So for that, 4 of the EX3 Guillemon. So reveal top 4 and add 1 card with Growlmon and Gallantmon in its name and 1 Tocado. Among them to your hand. The remaining cards on the bottom of your deck. So just like Impmon from EX2 gets you your Tamer and your pieces. When attacking, inheritable. If this Digimon has Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 3000 DP or less. So adds to the deletion effects. Can take out small monsters, like if you have purple spamming all the small monsters. And then we have Digimon X-Antibody, which is delete one of your opponents on Digivolution, delete one of your opponents Digimon with 3000 or less. Doesn't come up as much, but you also have the add 1000 to your inheritable, add 1000 DP to your DP deletion effects. So that's actually really good. That's pretty much what you play him for, plus the free draw and free build up your stack. So that's it. Just 12 level 3s. That's what we're running for right now. So that's it for that. For our level 4s, we're running 4 of the Star Deck 7 Growlmon. When an opponent's Digimon is deleted, gain a memory, so that gives you some memory gain. Simple as that. We're running 4 of the EX3 purple red Growlmon because they have some really cool effects. On deletion, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, both players trash the top 2 cards of your deck. So that is okay because it actually helps you with another card I'm going to show you in just a minute. But the inheritable is really good too. When attacking, you may delete one of your other Digimon to have this Digimon gain security attack +1. So if you have one of him in your stack and have another one on board, you can use both effects because you can use your Gallantmon, say, to pop him, use his on deletion ability, and they get security attack +1, which is just really cool because it just helps you speed up that aggression that red decks are prominent for. Then we play 2 Growlmon X-Antibody. He's not really that good. He doesn't have a really good like saving effect, but he adds 1,000 to your to the maximum of your deletion based DP effect. So again, helps you if you don't get the Gallantmon X-Antibody, you at least have him. He's a free cost 0 on a Growlmon. So it just builds up your stack, builds up your DP deletion, which is really, really good. So it's just the 10 level 4s. Which can be a little bit low sometime, but I mean, if you need really, I feel like if you don't have really good level 4 abilities, don't play more than 8 to 10. You got to have some really, really good level 8 abilities. Level 5s, we have the purple War Growlmon from EX3. So this is where the other guy comes in even more, because you need to set up 5 in your trash. And with the other guy being deleted, you can set up 5 really easily. So when Digivolve from 3 from Growlmon, so it's not 4. Same with I think him too. He's 3, but he Digivolves 2 from Gallantmon. So you're always doing the reduced costs because you're not playing anything else in this deck. Both players trash the top 3 cards of their decks. Then if a player has 5 or more cards in their trash, you may play 1 Gallantmon or 1 Takato from your trash without paying its cost. So that's just really great, because if you get Gallantmons in the graveyard, or in the trash. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player, so I'll say graveyard from time to time. If you get your Gallantmons, or if you mill your Takatos, then you can play them for free, which is really, really good. So he's just really, really strong, and just a really good choice. We're only playing 1 War Growl from the starter deck. When opponent's Digimon is deleted, you gain security attack +1. So again, you have the security attack plus. So you have the ability to potentially have security attack +2 with the other one, or if you have that set up. And then when attacking, you may delete an opponent's Digimon 3,000 DP or less. Plus, you get those boosts from the other guys. So if you have the other guys, you get that 1,000 boost. Now all of a sudden you can delete a 5k. So it's really, really good. And then we're playing 3 War Growl X-Antibodies to round out our level 5s. Digivolve from 0, really great, or 3. So I mean, it's just a normal cost. When Digivolving until the end of your opponent's turn, 2 of their Digimon gain on deletion, lose 1 memory. And then if War Growlmon, which most of the time is going to be, or X-Antibody, not because we're playing a mono red deck, is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 6,000 or less and delete them. So, yeah, really good. Delete multiple guys, and you get that boost. Yeah, so add just a number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 6,000 or less. So yeah, again, the boost, you could be up to 8,000 with this. So that's really strong. So just 8 level 5s, kind of standard. Then we have our level 6s. We have the X2 Gallantmon. He gets 2,000 DAP, so he comes out as a 14,000 on your turn. While you have a red tamer in play, add 2,000 to the maximum DP you can choose for DP deletion effects. And that's any of your Digimon. It's while you have a red tamer in play and he's on the board on your turn, you can add up to 2,000. So that's really, really good. And when attacking, you can choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 6,000 or less, which is going to be at least 8,000 with that ability, potentially 10,000 with your other abilities, and delete them. So really, really strong. Play 3 of that. And then we play 3 of the Gallantmon X-Antibody. Digivolve for 1, so he's not free like some of the other guys. Especially because this guy's 4, and then this guy's 1, so it's like a 5 just to get into him. So delete one of your opponent's Digimon when Digivolving with the lowest DP. If no Digimon was deleted, unsuspend this Digimon. So if your opponent doesn't have anything, you've already cleared their board with your Gallantmon, you can basically do multiple attacks. Plus, if you have security attack pluses, you can get through their stack pretty fast. Once per turn, when your opponent's Digimon is deleted, if Gallantmon is in this, or X-Antibody, which is not going to be, is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So you trash card 2. So you can go through multiple cards really, really fast. And then last for our monsters, we have 3 Crimson mode, which I haven't gone into a lot. It's expensive, and most of the time my other guys can finish off the game. But it is a nice card to have. Delete all your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP, and trash the top card of your opponent's security stack when attacking, and add 1 to the number of cards trashed by this effect for every 10 cards in your opponent's trash. So if you're playing against Beelzemon, they're screwed. Pretty much. So that's it for our top tier lineup. Then we have for Tocado, when you're on your turn, when your opponent's Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory, so it gets you some memory gain to get your stuff faster. And then your turn, when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into a Gallantmon or a Growlmon in its name, that Digimon gains when Digivolving Blitz. So yeah. I don't think you have to suspend it. No, you don't have to suspend it. So it's just when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon with Gallantmon, that Digimon gains Blitz when Digivolving Blitz. So you can, if you ended your turn, you can Blitz attack, which is actually really good. And then you have Hero for memory gain. When we get the new Tocado, this is going because he's a memory tamer. But right now, Hero gives you some DP boost and gives you your memory tamer. That's it for tamers. Then we have 4 red memory boosts. Pretty standard. You need memory in this deck. That's the problem with this deck, is you need to gain memory fast. You don't have really good avenues. I mean, you got the memory gain from Growlmon, but you don't have a huge amount of memory gain. So and you don't have a huge amount of searchability too, because your only real searcher is the EX2 Growlmon. You're not getting a searcher like you do with Agumon X-Antibody. So you're not getting that thinning the deck. So this helps you search real fast, and it's a red card to keep up that mono red. And then lastly, we have 1 Gravity Crush. It helps wins game. It's free memory, and it can, even though you're losing the memory, if you put your opponent in a hard enough place and you like put them at 1 and they go to 3 and they have a memory tamer, it's like whatever, right? So I mean, it can get you game when you need it. So the only sucky thing is it has no security effect. So if it gets stuck in security, like that's why I was like, oh, why shouldn't I play more of this? And then I'm like, no, because if it stacks up in security, I'm crying. But yeah, that is the deck, guys. That is everything. Tell me what you think. What you think I could do in BT12. I'm probably going to keep playing this in BT12 because it's my first time playing a Gallantmon deck, and I'm really excited because I really like Gallantmon, one of my favorite characters in the Digimon TCG. So I think this is really cool, and I can't wait to see if this is what I played in Ulti Cup or not, or well, the BT12 version at least anyways. But looks like that's all the time we have for this video. If you enjoyed today's content, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. That's all for now, folks.